Today on Toy Games, we take a look at Collector's Edition Baz. Nice looking figure, little addition I made. Let's get into it now on Toy Games.
Toy Games! Yes! You and me, baby! Toy Games! I can't take it anymore! It's Toy Games!
Lantern Baz, and it seems like McFarlane is just cranking out lanterns. We went from just having a few to pretty much having most of them. I know there's a lot more, too many to rattle off. So Baz is kind of a newer lantern. This is a collector's edition. A friend found him for me at Target, but you can pre-order this guy. He is still on BBTS, so thankfully he's not crazy hard to find. There is a platinum edition I don't care about. Some things here I like. Now, like the Huntress, you get face plates instead of 3 different head sculpts, as if that's the way to do it to keep costs down, even though this was $30. So be it. One is like angry, one is stoic. The one I have on there is kind of like smiling. I like it. This is one of them sculpts that's kind of clean, not a lot of raised sculpts, so it reminds me of like a Marvel Legend. It's not a knock to Marvel Legends. It just is what it is. Marvel Legends go for like a comic book look, blah, blah, blah. So he also reminds me of this guy with the head portrait. They can kind of like be pissed together. And it's like fucking growl in each other's face. So everything's super clean. DC directed a few things that McFarlane can't. Came with his holster and his gun. I will get into where I got this. And they also did the boots better. You know, someone made a comment in one of my videos. He has a channel, and he mentioned that he starts every figure off at a 10 and he works his way down. I'm going to steal that idea for this figure because that's pretty smart, because figures are really good these days. It's rare that you get a total turd, and if it is a turd, it's mostly because price. You know, you spent $60 and you expected it to be really good, and then it wasn't worth the $60. So in that regard, it's when you feel like you got gypped off. But most $20 to $30 figures these days, you have to admit, are usually pretty good. So let's start at a 10, and then I would have to knock it down to a 9 because he doesn't come with his gun and his holster. You could at least just had a holster sculpted on him, Todd, and not the gun. You know what I mean? So we could have just found a gun and then bam. And then the boots, it's fine as a bus rolls through, but you could have painted it. You know, that would have looked, that would have just, gave it that extra touch. So from 10 to 9 to 8, we're like around a 7 or an 8. It's a nice looking figure. All the head portraits or faces look good. Not really much to say. You know what you're going to get with this figure. I think this is a buck we've seen time and time again. This is on like the Atom and the Flash. Yeah, this is the Flash buck that we first saw with Flashpoint with the Build-A-Figure. But regardless, he looks really good, real clean. Now, what you're waiting for is the gun. First, you have to find the figure. Then you got to take your butt to Ollie's, and it's a Crimson Guard. But this is standard for classified figures, and I don't think a Crimson Guard needs a holster. So if you have 2, take it off. One will have a holster, one won't. And it fits right on there. And he has his gun. That sucks. That really sucks. Let's keep the review going. Now Baz carries a gun. I read this. So he doesn't trust his ring all the time. So he has that gun in case the ring fails and that space magic, that space wizard magic doesn't work. He can fall back on his gun. What's great about McFarlane figures off shelves is they don't break. So no harm, no foul. Let me know what you think of this figure. Will you be picking it up? Are you going to take my little advice for this easy upgrade? If so, let me know. As always, take care. Have fun. Dinner's done? Dinner's done.
Woo! Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!